A section of members of parliament led by Ndaragwa MP Jeremiah Kioni are said to be plotting to petition the High Court to order a postponement of the 2022 general election. This, they say, would allow the IEBC adequate time to conduct the boundary delimitation process to decide the fate of 26 constituencies that are yet to meet the population quota per constituency of 163,000. But the timing of this move is bound to draw suspicion, with the fate of the Building Bridges initiative still before the Court of Appeal. The 2022 general election is a little over 1 year away, with the Constitution stipulating that it must take place on the 9th of August 2022. However, a threat by a section of members of parliament to move to court to compel IEBC to conduct the boundary review before the general election could reopen the discussion on what it would take to postpone next year's election. The parliamentarians, led by Ndaragwa Member of Parliament Jeremiah Kioni, represent 26 constituencies, including Ndaragwa, Mvita, Budalangi and Lamu West, just to name a few, that enjoy special protection because they do not meet the constitutional threshold per constituency of 163,000 voters. The Ndaragwa MP told Citizen TV that the MPs will meet next week to finalize their petition, claiming that going to an election with the issue unresolved could lead to a constitutional crisis, with the retention of their electoral units in doubt. But the timing of this move is bound to draw suspicion from those opposed to any move to postpone next year's poll. Deputy President William Ruto has previously warned that there was a scheme to do so as to force through constitutional amendments via the Building Bridges initiative.
Hata kama mahakama imesema ni kinyume ya katiba na kinyume na sheria, wanatuambia lazima mupitishe, na kama hamupitishi tutasongesha uchaguzi, tuendelee kuwatawala. Sisi tunawaambia Kenya ya impunity hiyo iliisha.
ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi has in the past also cautioned against any move to postpone the election.
Uchaguzi kulingana na katiba yetu ni lazima utendeke tarehe 9 mwaka wa 2022. We must follow the law. Tufuate sheria.
According to Chapter 7, Article 89 of the Constitution, it mandates the IEBC to review the names and boundaries of constituencies at intervals of not less than 8 years and not more than 12 years. But any review shall be completed at least 12 months before a general election of members of parliament. The last boundaries delimitation exercise was conducted in 2012, and the Commission has up to March 2024 to undertake and conclude the next review. In the meantime, IEBC has stated that, and I quote, "Until the boundaries review process is concluded, all the existing 290 constituencies remain as they are," end quote. Despite this declaration in writing by the IEBC, Honorable Kioni and others are not satisfied, and their next moves could be viewed as nothing less than suspicious by those wary of a scheme to postpone next year's election through all means. This is not the first time this will have happened under the 2010 Constitution, because at the tail end of President Mwai Kibaki's term, the courts pushed the poll date back by 3 months to March 4th, 2013.